Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? K.D. Lecca and colleagues found that the sun's corona provides an advanced indication of solar flares, intense eruptions of electromagnetic radiation that emanate from active regions in the sun's photosphere and can interfere with telecommunications on Earth. Preceding a flare, the corona temporarily exhibits increased brightness above the region where the flare is blank. So the text highlights how there is these things known as solar flares, which occur around in regions of the sun's photosphere. And before this flare, there is a corona that exhibits increased brightness above the region where the flare is like approaching. So option A says antecedent. So this is incorrect because antecedent means previous, but this wouldn't make sense because the text highlights that before a flare, the corona exhibits increased brightness above the regions where the flare is previous, but this simply wouldn't make sense. So A is incorrect. B, impending. This seems to be the correct answer because impending means to like approach or like it's coming, and this would make sense because the corona temporarily exhibits increased brightness above the region where the flare is approaching or impending. So B seems to be the correct answer. C, innocuous. This is incorrect because innocuous means harmless, and the text highlights how these solar flares can interfere with telecommunications on Earth, so they couldn't really be described as innocuous. And the second sentence isn't really talking about how the flares are like harmless or their harm. So innocuous simply wouldn't make sense here. D, perpetual. This is incorrect because perpetual means never ending or never changing, and this would suggest that the flare is always there. The flare is like never stops. But the text clearly highlights that the flare is like goes in and out. There's not the flare isn't perpetual. So D is incorrect, and the correct answer is B.